Pittsburgh is known for many things: steel, bridges, and iconic sports teams. Something people might not know about Pittsburgh is it hosts many innovative ways of addressing urban sustainability. Throughout Pittsburgh's history, the city has seen many transformations as a result of the boom and eventual bust of the steel industry. Formerly a city full of smog and pollution so thick the streetlights would be on during the day, Pittsburgh now enjoys a significantly higher level of air quality as it embarks on its path of sustainability. During my time with the city, I got to see how climate infrastructure not only improves the environment, but also quality of life for the residents of the city. Some projects go relatively unnoticed, such as rooftop solar and energy efficiency, while others double as public amenities. Green infrastructure is a prime example of this. Part of the beauty of green infrastructure is how it blends into the urban fabric. To learn more, I talked with one of the city's environmental planners.
Hello, my name is Kayla Prendergast. I am a senior environmental planner with the City of Pittsburgh. I work with the Department of City Planning with the Sustainability and Resilience Division. My work is centered around stormwater management and stormwater planning within the City of Pittsburgh. Green infrastructure is one way to manage stormwater. It is the ability to have more green space and open space within communities that is also working to manage stormwater and reduce flooding and very serious sewer basement backups that we have within the city. We're focusing a lot of these projects in areas of lower income communities as well as communities of color due to the co-benefits that they create. So they can not only manage stormwater, but they can reduce air pollution, reduce heat island effect, help maintain our hillsides, and reduce erosion. I don't think we'll ever see a fully green infrastructure system managing our stormwater in the city, but I think a green and gray partnership for infrastructure will be sort of the goal and the future that we are able to create in the city to manage stormwater more effectively. There's a lot of maintenance that goes into gray infrastructure systems that's sort of built into our system already, and so when you take a look at the actual costs of maintaining the gray infrastructure versus maintaining the green infrastructure can seem like a larger cost up front, but in the long term, the green infrastructure can be much more cost effective, and it's also it's much more amenable to differences in rainfall. So once you get past the 3 to 5 year establishment period for the plants, there's a lot less maintenance, there's a lot less weeding. The plants are able to sort of create their own ecosystem that is managed within itself and really doesn't require a lot of human intervention, versus a gray infrastructure system that requires sort of annual and biannual maintenance of the piping systems as well as any manholes. Sewer inlets need to be cleaned out. Change is always difficult, so I think it's just sort of a process of transitioning and getting us to where we have a really functional gray and green infrastructure system that can work together well.
Green infrastructure, when integrated into public spaces, allows for more residents to enjoy the social benefits. Here at Whitman Park, all members of the public can enjoy the benefits of nature.
It is our most recent green infrastructure project that was a partnership with our Pittsburgh Water and Sewer Authority as well as the city. It's a system of bioswales and rain gardens, as well as some water features that take all the water from the adjacent roadway and the park and funnel it into a large rain garden system using bioinfiltration as well as biouptake. So the stormwater will enter the system and flow through a system of vegetation that can include trees, native plants, as well as some grasses. The system will allow for water to infiltrate into the soil and into the groundwater as well as be uptaken by the plants, so there is sort of dual management happening. And these native plants attract a lot of native pollinators like bees and other bird species, so that they can be a full ecosystem service, not just for humans, but for animals as well. And it also is now a park, so it's a park that the community gets to utilize. It allows people to enter into their green space within an urban center, which is sort of a rarity. So it provides not only water management, but community space for folks to convene and hang out and spend time in nature and get those benefits as well. We are in an urban space, but I think there's a lot of opportunity for there to be green space, really well managed and functional green space within these urban environments that can provide a lot of mental health and physical health benefits to residents. green infrastructure can act as a way to get green space and open space into areas that have historically been under-serviced or under-resourced. I think most people see green infrastructure and think it's just a normal park, which is why it's really helpful to have a lot of signage and educational materials and a lot of public input when you're going through the process of placing green infrastructure in communities, just because it is actually an infrastructure piece, so it's not just a park, it's not just open space, it is serving a function, and I think that emphasizing that to residents is really important.
As sustainability becomes increasingly more important, how we design our cities will play a major role in achieving our sustainability goals. While green infrastructure cannot single-handedly take us to where we need to go, it can act as a major element of a city's sustainability plan. As Pittsburgh works to become a more sustainable city, the usage of green infrastructure will help make these goals a reality.